working on some heart openers. Hi. So heart openers, also known as back bends, but these, the intention is the heart space. So emotions, things that we experience, we usually feel them. We have some sort of feeling that comes with them. So excited to see so many different names and everybody up here tonight. This is wonderful. So something I've noticed too is that what I was processing today is, even though we're all kind of in somewhat of isolation, right? We're on our own a little bit, or little pods, that we might have other things that are happening. Life isn't completely stopping, and we may not be able to grab coffee with a friend and have a chat. We may not be able to do the things that we would normally have done to kind of console ourselves, or even be able to move through that process, whatever that might be. So being alone or being somewhat by yourself might be slightly uncomfortable in that process. But we know we can still reach out through phone, through FaceTime. So don't feel like you're completely alone. There is somebody, family, friends, that will listen. They will hold space for you, and I'm here as well. So honestly, reach out and I will hold space and let you talk, because I know that sometimes that's really needed. But I think we'll get ready. So letting this be our focus tonight, just letting yourself process, feel, experience, being with whatever comes up tonight. And as we do heart openers, sometimes it's a little bit more, emotions can come out. You may have a tear roll down a cheek. It's okay. I think we've all experienced that at some point in our practice. I know I have. But just hold yourself with compassion tonight and let it be. Like, you don't have to name it, label it, or any of that. We're just gonna be with it tonight. So I'm just gonna turn sound off because I forgot to do that. So sorry. And we'll get started. So I'm gonna invite you to a comfortable seat on your mat, cross-legged. So I just felt guided to light a little candle. I've got a little piece of rose quartz here, which supports the heart chakra. An own symbol on a heart stone that was a gift from my mom, and some selenite with a little heart stone on it. So we're just really supporting that heart space. Comfortable seat. Feel free to sit on a prop or a blanket. I'm gonna sit up nice and tall in your spine and take a breath. So as you come to your sacred space, your mat, knowing that you are safe, that you are held, that this is your opportunity to explore. We're going to release the hands onto the lap. They can be palms down if you want to ground. They can be palms up if you want to be receptive or open. Lengthen tall through the spine. Gently draw that belly button in all the way along. Reaching tall through the crown of the head. We're just aligning our chakras, aligning our energy, aligning our physical center. Letting the knees and the hips relax. You can close your eyes. You can soften your gaze. Starting to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhaling through the nose. Making the exhales longer than the inhales. Drawing that belly button up and in as you empty your center of air. Inhales and exhales. Allowing us to drop down from the logical mind and into the heart space. Starting to come into awareness with your physical body. I'm going to invite you now to set your own personal intention for your practice. Whatever you need tonight. Just speak it to yourself or in your mind. Let's bring hands to heart center while we do this. collective intention, I just want to speak that we are here to hold space, that we are all connected, that we are all processing, experiencing, and living life. And that we are all in this together. This journey called life. When you have set your own personal intention, sweeping the arms up tall, feel free to leave the eyes closed. Arms come overhead for that nice big inhale. Exhale, float the arms down, palms down. Just kind of clearing our energy, opening up our space. Inhales up tall, leaving the head in neutral, or the chin and nose can lift towards the thumbs. Exhale, float the head down, hands down, chin to the chest. Inhale up for a third time. Exhale, float the arms down, float the chin down. Inhale up tall, big circle. This time we're going to drop the right fingertips between the shoulder blades, left hand to the right elbow. Sitting up tall, drawing the ribs in, belly button in, opening the triceps, the lats, the ribs. Continue to breathe here. Inhale, take those arms wide, thumbs to the sky. Exhale, crossing right arm underneath, left on top, bending at the elbows. You may bring backs of hands together. You may find the full wrap, or you may grab opposite shoulders. Starting to breathe into those traps. The top part of our shoulders. And as you exhale, draw the shoulder blades down and apart. I'm just going to turn a little bit here. So take your awareness to the back and just take those shoulders down and apart. On the exhale. Inhales, lift the fingertips high. Exhale, drop those shoulders. So we not only have the front of our heart space, but the back of our heart space and all around. Good. Open up wide. Inhale. Take it all the way up, and on the exhale, drop the left fingertips behind the shoulder blades, right hand to the left elbow. Sitting up tall, draw the ribs in. Carefully not to overarch the back. Tall through the spine. Continue with that breath. So as we find our shapes, we start to explore where our stuff gets stuck. And it might be different for all of us. Inhale, open those arms wide. Exhale, left arm under the right. Again, bending at the elbows, backs of hands, grabbing opposite shoulders or wrapping. Shoulders move forward, elbows move forward, shoulders drop down. Keep those fingers high. We keep the elbows parallel so that we just kind of take the chest out of the way. Exhale those shoulders down and apart. So as we do so many things forward in our day, we start to round the chest, our chest gets tighter, so we kind of cave in or hollow the heart space. And the shoulders get pulled on. They're trying to keep everything pulled back for posture, but we're pulling forward, right? Inhale, open up. So we have to balance that. Beautiful. Interlace the hands behind the head, elbows drawing out to the sides of the room. A little bit of a pull there. Exhale, right elbow down, left elbow up. Side bending. Inhale through center. Exhale it to the left. Inhale up. Let's go to the right again. Elbow down. Looking forward. Inhale through center. Exhale it to the left. Beautiful. Inhale to center. Extend those arms all the way up tall. Plant the right arm down. Next inhale, reaches it tall and fold it over to the right. Maybe hand, palm, elbow, forearm, as long as your sit bones are grounded into the earth. Your bottom doesn't leave the floor. Looking forward or up past your elbow. Inhale it up tall. We're going to switch. Right arm up, left arm down. Planting and exhale over. Right and left may be different, and that's okay. Just taking a few seconds to breathe here. Release the hip, release the knee. Inhale up tall. Switch the arms. Let's go to the right again. Fold it over. Let the head relax. Let the shoulders come out of the ears. Inhale up. Switch the arms back to the left. Open through the ribs. Breathing into that space. So we have sides of the heart too, right? Inhale up tall. Both arms come up. Exhale, float the arms down through center. Good. I'm going to invite you onto tabletop or hands and knees, all fours. So go ahead and come into that. Spreading the fingers wide. Weight is in the thumb and the first finger mainly, and then the pads of the other three fingers. Knees under the hips, and just start to find neutral with the belly. On an inhale, release the belly, lift the tail, look forward. And I invite you to look forward. Some like to look way up at the sky, but we don't need to really cram the neck like that. So think about lifting and reaching from the crown of the head. Exhale, round it up. Chin to the chest, shoulders high, arms are strong. Inhale, release. Exhale, round it up. Continue with your breath, continue with cat and cow. And we're just going to take a few of these breaths here. Feel free to close your eyes. As you exhale, draw that belly button all the way into the spine. Really round up, open up through the back of the shoulder blades. And strong arms pressing into the floor. Good. Inhales, release the belly. Take a big breath in. Exhale, round it up. 2 more. Inhale, shoulders move back. Look forward. Open up those ribs. Exhale, round it up. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Coming to neutral spine. Walk the hands forward, moving into melted heart or puppy pose. So we're just going to drop the heart down, leave the bottom in the air. You can connect the chin or the forehead. And if there's compression in the shoulders, you can take the arms wider. You can even take them into cactus arms. But we really want to open the heart space. So with each exhale, letting the heart melt down to meet the earth. Each inhale lengthens the tailbone, all along the spine, all along the ribs. 2 to 3 more breaths here. See if you can relax your knees, your toes, your fingers. And just let that heart open up towards the earth. We're getting a little upper back bend here. Inhale, walk it up, hands come underneath the shoulders, curl the toes, downward facing dog. Send it back. Softness to the knees here. The heels may or may not touch the earth, and that's fine. And I really want you to let go of the head. Let go of the neck. Spread the fingers wide. Again, the weight is in the thumb and the first finger. And let the heart come back towards the toes. Good. Inhale, bring it forward into plank pose. We're going to hang out here for a second. Open the chest, broaden the back of the shoulders. And we're going to slowly lower the hips, coming into upward facing dog, coming onto the tops of the feet. Bring the heart through, shoulders down, really pressing strong into the earth. We're engaging the legs here. Good. I'm going to go back into neutral, into plank. You have the option of staying on the top of your feet, drawing that belly button up to the spine, or curl those toes under, and then move it back into downward facing dog. Walk it out. Sinking those heels one at a time, let the head go. Good. As you inhale, bring it forward over the wrist. Feel free to move the hands, coming into plank. Hang out here. On the exhale, lower the hips, come to the tops of the feet, keeping the thighs off the floor for upward facing dog. Reach through the crown of the head. Shoulders open. Good. Moving into plank. Can be on tops of the feet or curl the toes. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. Walk it out. Let that head go. Good. think we got one more of those, okay? So bring it forward, come into plank. Take a full breath. We're getting warm, aren't we? Tops of the feet, upward facing dog, strong arms. Good. Lift it into plank, tops of the feet, or curl the toes under. Send it back, downward facing dog. Nice job. Let the head go. Walk those knees out. Okay. Taking a moment. Walk, step, or hop to the very top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Good. Uncurl the heart here. Keeping the neck long, gazing at the floor or your toes. Stick the bottom out and have a little softness to the knees. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reverse, all the way up tall. Lift it up, take a little back bend if you like it. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's take a moment to ground through your feet. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your arches lifting off the floor. Softness to your knees. Okay. On the inhale, lift it up. Beautiful. Exhale, fold it over, swan dive. Good. Heel toe the feet out one space. Interlace the hands behind the hips, and then let the arms fall overhead. You can grab opposite elbows behind the back if that's more available. And if your shoulders are really open, see if you can keep the palms together. Belly button in, softness to the knees, let go of the head. Just opening up the shoulders and the heart. Inhale halfway, bring those arms straight back along the back to the hips. And then open them out, bend the knees, airplane arms. Using your core strength, tailbone reaching for the back of the mat. Exhale, let it go. Uttanasana, forward fold. Beautiful. Heel toe your left foot in one step, and then step the right foot back. So we're going to come into an aligned runner's lunge. And drop that back foot at 45 degrees. So the toes are just angling off the mat. On the inhale, warrior one. Lift through the heart. Drop the shoulders into their sockets. Roll into the back pinky toe and sink into that front knee. So we're really lifting here through the core. Interlace the hands behind the back. Lift the hands. We're going to stay upright. Normally this is where we might fold into humble warrior, but we're going to stay upright tonight. Reach tall through the crown of the head. Shrug the shoulders back to hug that spine and sink into the legs. Good. Beautiful. Release the hands, sweep them up. Warrior one once again. Beautiful. We're going to release the hands and turn sideways, bringing your feet parallel. And then turn your toes out towards the top corners. Preparing for goddess pose, or a little bit of a goddess flow. All right, so sacred feminine is where we tend to find the nurturer, the space holder. So we're just going to tap into that a little bit, so we all have that piece of us. Okay, extending the arms out. We're going to bend down, squat down, I should say, like we're going to pick up a big bunch of flowers, and then we're going to throw them into the air. So we're going to sweep down, squat down, big circle, cross the arms, open them up. And as you exhale, sink down into goddess. Elbows are out, heart is open, belly is in so we don't overarch the back. And breathing here. You can find a hand mudra if you like it, or you can simply have the hands open and receptive. Beautiful. Tall in the spine, we're above the hips. Drop the hands to the knees. We're going to lower that right shoulder to center, looking over the left. Inhale, center. Lower the left shoulder. Once again, go through center, lower the right. Inhale it up. Exhale, left shoulder. Beautiful. While we're down here, scoop up those flowers. Again, lift them into the air. Exhale. Beautiful. You're going to turn your right foot to be your front foot, your back foot to 45 degrees. Sweep up into warrior one. You can open your front foot if you need to come onto those railroad tracks. So legs under the hips. Finding warrior one. Drop those shoulders down and back. So take them from up here to down here. Tear the mat in half. Draw the belly button in. Beautiful. Interlace the hands behind the back. Hug the shoulder blades back to the spine. Lift the hands away. Reach tall through the crown. Sink into your warrior. Continue to breathe. Release the hands. Warrior one. Beautiful. Extend it up. Open back up into your goddess pose. Sweep down. Grab those flowers. Lift them into the air. Goddess pose. Shoulders drop. Face softens. Lifting through the heart space. Maybe we're just drawing those shoulder blades back. Release the hands to the knees. Once again, drop the right shoulder. Inhale. Drop the left shoulder. Good. Another one, right shoulder. Inhale. Left shoulder. Bring it up. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to cartwheel down. Take a vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. Step it back to plank. Lower through. Cobra. So we're lifting the chest, the head, relaxing the glutes, softening the lower body. Exhale it down. Beautiful. Curl the toes, reverse the push-up. Downward facing dog. Walk it out. Let that head go. Let those shoulders go away from the ears, onto the ribs. Gazing forward, walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, long spine, uncurl. Take any rounding out of the back. Exhale, let it go. Reverse the swan dive all the way up tall. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. A little balance here. We're going to work our way through dancer. I'm catching my breath. You probably are too. All right. So we're going to take it step by step. Dancer is a balanced pose that you can progress through at your own pace. Nothing's better than the other. It's just where you are right now. So if you want to step onto a hard surface for a little bit less wiggle of the ankle, if you want to be near a wall. So I'm trying not to kick my candle over. We're going to stand, find balance. Right hand is going to reach back, and you're going to grab your right foot. You have the option to grab the inside arch or the outside arch. It's up to you. Okay. This might be enough of a balance. You might hang out right here, just working on keeping the knees in line, the hips in line, the shoulder open. If you want more. Arm up on the inhale. Gently start to kick your foot into your hand, and you might come a little bit forward. Now find something on the wall in front of you that's not moving, and go to your edge. Again, coming to parallel does not mean perfection, does not mean better than. It just means that's where you are. The kick into the hand and the lowering of the torso creates a balance. Bringing it back up tall, releasing it down. Shake it out. Okay. Got one more side to do. All right. So, grounding into the foot that you didn't do. I don't know if I said which one. I'm going to ground into my right foot. Slowly grab the left foot with your left hand. Again, you can grab the inner arch or the outer arch. And you may stay here, finding your drishti point, what you're looking at. If you want more, take the arm up. Gently kick into the hand, and as that leg goes back, the body comes forward. Maybe you open palms up, an offering. One more breath. Slowly coming up. I'm going to offer a little thigh stretch here. If you can stay balanced or step down and come back up, grab both hands to the foot. We're leaving the knee down, the hip down, the chest back, shoulders back. And do a little thigh stretch. Good. Release that one down. We're going to do that on the right leg. So we're just going to grab that foot with one or both hands. Try to line up the knees, draw in through the lower tummy, and draw the shoulders back. Keeping that head back. And let it go. Shake it out. Take what you need here. Okay. You guys are doing amazing. All right. Coming to the front of your mat again, we're going to start to move down. Inhale, reach up tall. Draw the belly button in, tall and long from the heels to the fingertips. Exhale, fold, long spine. Bend at the hips. Fold it over. Let go of the head. Draw the belly button up and in, and bring the weight forward. Soft knees. Good. Plant the hands, step it back into plank pose. Open the heart space. Broaden the shoulders. Lowering down. We're going to do a little flow here. Okay. Hands underneath the shoulders. Connect the chin or the forehead. And on the inhale, baby cobra. Just lift the head, just peel up the chest. Feeling the back engaged. Now lift your hands. Okay, plant those big toes. Feeling the back working. Plant the hands, peeling more of the belly up for cobra. The elbows are maybe slightly bent. The chest is forward and the head is tall. If this feels like too much, you can be on the forearms for Sphinx pose and draw that heart forward, shoulders back. Another option. Okay. From cobra, start to engage the legs, lifting up into upward facing dog. Heart lifts, crown lifts, moving into plank. You'll remember this from earlier. On your energy, oh, that don't happen. You're welcome to take, stay here in down dog. You're welcome to take a child's pose, or I just wanted to offer, if you're feeling a little energetic, plant the left foot, inhale the right leg high, bend at the knee, and open up into what we call wild thing. So you're lifting the hips, opening the heart, reaching back. Find it for a breath or two. Just an option. Plant the hand, flip the body back over, three-legged dog, and bring it down. Downward facing dog. Let's all come back here together. Bringing it forward into plank. Come to the tops of the feet, finding upward facing dog. Shoulders back, heart forward, tall through the crown. Good. Start to lower those hips down. Little tricep work. Maybe you walk the hands forward. Cobra. Let those shoulders come out of your ears. Lower the belly down. Lift the hands, baby cobra. Hands down, cheek to the floor, rock the heels. Let go of the back. Find the breath. Okay. One more round. Hands under the shoulders, elbows hug in. Baby cobra. Lift the head and the chest and the hands. Find it in your heart space. Really take your awareness to your heart space. Plant the hands, cobra or sphinx. Elbows in, heart forward. Maybe walk the hands back a step, up into upward facing. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Anybody who wants a little Sanskrit. Good. Plank, maybe on tops of the feet, maybe curl the toes. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. Good. Staying in downward, taking child's or taking the wild thing option. Lift the left leg, bend at the knee, foot flips to find the floor. Good, bring it back, hand to the ground, rotate on that foot, long leg, bring it down. Beautiful job. Come forward into plank, lower down. Take a moment here, hands stack under the chin. Turn your toes out to the outside. It's called alligator pose. It looks really simple, but for some turning the feet out is more difficult. For some turning the feet in is more difficult. So it just shows us what muscles we can address, where our tension is, and what we can do. Good. Okay, if you've got a little bit more energy for the back, all right, tuck those feet back in. We're gonna keep the big toes planted, extend your arms forward, and on an inhale, lift into locust. So inhale just the upper body, and on the exhale, swim it back, lifting the heart a little bit more. Inhale forward, exhale, swim it back. One more, you can do it, lengthen forward, swim it back, and come down. Let it go, rock the heels. Good, beautiful. If you're feeling like me, we're gonna release any healthy tension that we've created right here across the low back. So press the hands under the shoulders, send it back onto the heels. Take those knees together or wide, your choice. And a little bit of an option here, we're gonna come into child's pose. If you've got your rolled blanket, place it right about where your elbows and head might be. We're gonna come forward. So if you can place the elbows on that roll and see if the head can drop down in front of it, finding prayer hands behind the back. So if you don't have a blanket roll, you can stay right where you are. You would just be on the mat, prayer hands. By elevating the elbows, you just get a little bit more of an opening here, along the lats, along the triceps. The head can have a little bit more space to drop down to the earth. That's all it is, a little variation. You can do it with blocks. So let's hang out here for 3 more full breaths. Long spine. Let that spine be long, let the lower back go. Breathe into it. Good. Release the hands down to the earth. Walk the hands back towards the body. And I think we'll find a twist. We're gonna do a seated twist tonight. So the left heel is gonna sit by the right sit bones. Right leg steps across. So left leg is tucked under. If tucking the leg under doesn't work or feel good for you, you can have that leg extended, okay? Beautiful. Right hand behind the right hip. Inhale up tall. Exhale, hook the elbow, take the twist, looking past the right shoulder. Belly button in. Lengthen tall on the inhales, squeeze it out on the exhales. Let go of any tension, let go of anything. Soften your jaw, your cheeks, your forehead. your hips and your toes. Bring it out one more time. Beautiful, bring it to the front. Good. Uncross the legs, a little tick-tock, knees right and left. Beautiful. Tuck the right heel to the left sit bone. Left leg steps across. Again, that lower leg can be fully extended. Your choice. We're just gonna sit up nice and tall. So find those sit bones, connect them to the earth. Sit up nice and tall. Plant the left hand, right arm up. Exhale on the twist, wring it out. Inhale tall, exhale twist. Inhale tall, exhale twist. One more. I like to think of a boa constrictor. Each time you exhale out, you're gonna wring it just a little bit tighter. One more. Squeeze it all out. Soften the face, soften the body. Come back to the front. Beautiful. Uncross the legs. Find a little tick-tock. So, I hope you're feeling pretty good. We are going to move into Shavasana. Taking your towel roll, taking your blanket roll. Hopefully it's at least a good, I don't know, 2 feet or so. We're gonna sit. We're gonna pull that blanket and towel right into your sacrum, right into that lower back. Take the feet up, or knees up, I should say. And you're gonna walk yourself down. As you walk down, the end of that blanket supports right into your low back. So supports right there, your bottom stays on the floor. And you're gonna lay along your spine. Hopefully there's a little bit to support the head. Then you're gonna lay with cactus arms, Y arms, or T arms. So whatever allows your chest to open, your shoulders to drop back. Now with the legs, if you want to keep the knees up, take the feet apart. Let the knees come together. If you want to fully extend the legs, you can. Other option is butterfly, soles of the feet together. Your choice. This might be where you want to place your eye pillow, your washcloth, a t-shirt across your eyes. Maybe you want to dim the lights, or maybe you just give a little wave and someone will do that for you. I just want you to take the time to lay here for a moment. I'm going to join you. As you settle in to your support system, to your body, let it go on the exhale. Let it be on the exhale. Softening across the face. Softening the cheeks and the jaw. Gently swallowing to clear the throat. Notice the space for the shoulders to drop back to the earth. Opening the palms of the hands. Letting go of the hips and the pelvis, that whole area. Letting go of the glutes. Letting go of the legs, the knees. Softening the calves, the feet and the toes. into your mind, or let it just flow into you, a color. Feel that color right around your heart. And then we have let go of control of the inhales and the exhales. With each inhale that you feel, expand the color. Let it grow bigger. Let it begin to melt down into your belly. Let it begin to roll and flow down the arms. Let it begin to gently well up through the chest and through the throat. Let it move and swirl through the pelvic bowl. And let it divide gently into two streams moving down your legs. Let it continue to fill up through the head and beyond the head. Let it too extend out through all of your fingers. Really just let the color fill you, surround you, and let it continue to grow bigger than the physical body. Maybe this color is connected to an emotion. Maybe it's connected to a word or a phrase. Maybe it just is how you feel right now. And as beautiful as your color is, for they all are, I want you to slowly and gently allow this color to change into white. White, gold, or a combination. Maybe you start to feel warm. Maybe your face softens into a smile. Maybe it feels like a warm hug. Maybe it allows you to breathe easier. So as this color, this white golden light is radiating out through your body, it's filling you up, I want you to bring your concentration back to the heart space. And I invite you to send it out to 1, 2, 3, 20 people that you want to share your light with. Feel that light connecting to their heart. I invite you to stay and enjoy this. And even after your practice, you can continue to send, for that light is always there. Right now, I invite you to come back, to start to reconnect with your physical body, to maybe find your fingers and your toes. Maybe to deepen your inhales, fully filling up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhaling it out. Finding whatever you need to slowly and gently roll from your blanket to the right side of your body, fetal position. If you are pregnant, please roll to the left. Allow yourself a knowing that this golden light is in you all the time. And that as a human, we experience colors, maybe as emotions. And that's okay, that's part of the human experience. The recognition is that you are not those emotions. That they come and go, they are fluid, they are not personal in that attachment way, but that we all experience them. Slowly and gently bringing yourself to a comfortable seat. Allow those hands to find heart center. Grow tall through the crown of the head. Melt those shoulders and open the heart space. Thumbs resting against the chest. Make that connection. The light in all the colors of the rainbow that reside deep within me, see, honor, love, and respect, for they are one with the white light in all of the rainbow within you. From my heart to yours, thank you for practicing tonight. Deepest gratitude. Namaste. These are the moments I wish we were all physically present so that we could just kind of bask in the glow together. But we are doing that. We are absolutely doing that. I thank you so very much for being here. I thank you for being my motivation and continuing to inspire me. So deeply grateful for you. If you have questions, comments, concerns, feedback, please reach out.